Good morning, folks. We had a fairly substantial snow here yesterday, so it was super windy and maybe, I don't know, 15 centimeters of snow. So I did not do a video. This morning I'm coming out to check that everything's all right. 2 days ago I posted a video about how I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get this pig here out and into her isolation stall. Oh, that's an unfortunate term right now. Anyhow, she needs to be away from these guys because they might accidentally crush her babies. And I wasn't sure how I was going to get her out. And then that night, all the pigs busted through one of these hog panels. They just pushed it right away from the fence post, and all my pigs were out. Well, I guess several of my pigs were out, running around out there. I actually noticed them because they had chased the geese out of the bird barn and were rooting around in there. So we rounded them all up, got them back through the fence, got the fence closed, but now I have a way of opening and closing that fence so that if I can convince her that she wants to go out of this enclosure and go settle in a nice barn, then I have a chance of doing that. So a couple hours chasing the pigs around, and there's both good and bad to that. Oh, that's a nice little boar there, eh? He's the one that's going to Prince George to be a stud boar. Father lots of other Ossabas. Everyone's just having a nice breakfast. The difficulty when it's this cold, it's, minus 12, 13, 14, something around there, is that it's hard to keep water for the animals. They will eat snow, but it's good to have a nice drink every day, twice a day. And of course the geese are a big problem with water. They'll jump in it and splash it around. These little ones are digging. If they dig a bit of a nest and then lie in it, they're warmer than if they just lie on top. They use the hay or the straw kind of like a blanket. I should pull them out some new hay. It's quite cold right now. They will appreciate it. They're sleepy. I woke them up. They did not want to get out of bed this morning. Hey, miss. They make so many noises. It's really neat. These ones in here are all siblings. There's that boar again. I think they're all on the way back to bed. Came up, had a snack, had a drink. That's it for the day. Understandable. It's cold out here. Well, it's my water bucket. You don't normally see me feeding the animals because I need hands for that. And obviously no pig babies yet, which is why I can still think about moving her. There's Avalou with a piece of dog food, which is just some pork, guarding his dog food. Hey, Avalou. You can see he's scraped pretty much all the meat and fat off, and there's just this piece of skin left. Hey, pretty boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah. He took guard duty last night. Theo was inside this morning. He was right here in the middle of the driveway watching everyone. Oh, there's Thea now. She came out and got an egg this morning for her troubles. Oh, yes, Thea. Such a good girl. So good. So Good. All the eggs were frozen this morning, so the dogs got to eat them. Because when they're frozen, the inside of the egg expands and it cracks the shell. So then when they thaw, they would just leak right out of the shell and be no good. And it's not like I have a shortage of eggs. I did not, however, oops. Hey, geese. I did not check in here for eggs yet this morning. So let's take a look in here. Oh my goodness, that's some eggs. Are there any up there? Chew, are they frozen? Oh, they're not frozen. Yay, those are eggs for me. But down here, there are a large number of goose eggs. How many are those? 2, 4, 6, 7. And I don't actually think they're frozen. Well, that's more eggs than I can put in my pockets. But I'll try. Oh, here's Thea. She wants in on the eggs, but I would prefer that she wait until I gave them to her. Right, Thea? Apparently, there are people who sew these little aprons that have pockets in them for eggs. I'll just carry these ones in. Well, I have no shortage of goose eggs. I have been getting fewer chicken eggs lately. I think because the chickens are very responsive to whether it's light out or not, and it's been kind of gray. Oh, she wants more eggs. You want more eggs, little girl? You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog. Yes. What is the point in having all this if I don't stop and enjoy it? Thea is my family. She looks after my farm and protects it. I love her very much. She's such a good dog. She's a Maremma, which is a guardian breed from Italy. She's a very tiny Maremma. She's only like 65 pounds. Some of them can get up to 100 pounds. She would like you to send her virtual belly rubs. Okay, and then we're going to give the geese a little bit of water. They are very happy eating snow, but even happier playing in liquid water, which makes a mess. They splash it all over. It freezes. You'll see. But it's nice for them to have something to play in. And the chickens really prefer liquid water. Okay. This tap freezes at -20. It is well above -20 right now. But there are days in the winter where I have to carry water from outside. Those are not my favorite days. One of the things I'd like to do eventually on this farm is get a standpipe, a tap, put out in that field. If it goes deep enough into the ground only freezes maybe 6 feet deep at the most. So if the tap goes deep enough into the ground, the water doesn't freeze in it. And then when you turn it off, it drains all the water back down into the ground. And you can access water even when it's real cold. That's a good dream. It'll take some excavation equipment, and therefore it'll take some money because I don't have excavation equipment. There are all sorts of things that tractors are good for. Okay, here we have some water. No one ever said that farming wasn't exercise. And can I pour this with one hand? Oh, oh no, I cannot. I spilled most of that, but you'll notice. This is what happens. Ducks jumping in to have a bath, even though it's super cold out. Geese coming in to mate, because they really like mating on top of water. And then the ducks are like, oh, our toes are cold. Let's tuck them up inside our feathers. Wait for the geese to finish. I'll bring out some more water a little later on throughout the day because it's going to keep freezing. It's still pretty cold here. Hans and Rosalinda there, waiting. They think the snow is like water, so sometimes they try and swim through it. Oh, you have cold toes. Hey, Ross? Yeah, do you not? Take an egg out of my pocket. My pocket's just like bulging with eggs there. Welcome to chaos. All this because of a little bit of liquid water. Isn't it amazing? Well, have a good day, folks. I'm gonna get these eggs out of my pockets.